Welcome to CubeStuf Survival, the server where we do stupid things and I don't know how to control the camera. Let's see if we can fly through these buildings. Oh my god, that was so pro. There I am coming out of the castle, and with that, I think it's time we start another Minecraft episode. That was weird. In other news, let's start the video. It's a good day to be playing some Minecraft. Our villagers are looking great and the city is starting to come along. Today we are going to fill in the gaps between the tower and our initial residential buildings. And when this is done, I think this area is finally going to look complete. Right now, all of the structures we built are kind of separate, they're floating in space, so my goal today is to start connecting it together. You also might notice the tower we built last episode is a few blocks taller. I ended up moving everything up to get the scale looking a bit right. The proportions were just a bit off, and I think it looks a little better now. And next, I needed some wither roses, so here's a clip of me spawning a wither. I forgot withers exploded when you spawn them in. Not my proudest moment. But anyway, I then recruited my friend Newton to help me fight it, and I got a really good clip of us gearing up to fight the wither, and I got some really good clips after we fought the wither, but I forgot to record the actual part where we fought the wither. So, although there's no footage, and I don't want to spawn another wither, and New Tangs isn't here, I thought I'd try to recreate the events as accurately as I could. Okay, I messed up. These no more flashback cinematics. I blew up all my stuff and it's all gone. It's all gone. All my armor is gone. This is my backup netherite armor, but it's got some pretty crappy enchantments. So I lost all of my netherite stuff. 5 tools and 3 netherite armor, 8 ingots total, and 1 TNT explosion. Very nice. Community project. Only you can help build the netherite beacon. If anything happens to this beacon, I will ban everyone. Don't think anyone's gonna notice a single piece going missing. Go, 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 go. Well, I miraculously seem to have found enough netherite to make some more tools, but unfortunately I think I'm probably going to be running enchantmentless today because all of our librarian villagers are out of commission. We need to build a building for them so I can hurry up and get some trades. So I'm officially fast-tracking a project that is in the works, which is going to be a library. Seems I am completely out of tough, which is not good because this entire build, tough is the main block. So we're here over at Jordan's base, stealing all of his stuff. The chance he even notices this is gone is very low. And this isn't even gonna be close to the amount we need, but I think it'll be a good start. So let's get right into preparing the area where this build is going to go. And I'm tearing up the wall, so I hope no zombies find their way in here and eat all my villagers. That would be bad. All right, there it is, and it's gonna be pretty big. And you know, I'm once again using a tough color palette. We've been working a lot with oh my gosh. Well, that's what happens when you don't have any enchantments. Anyway, I've been working a lot with tough in the last couple videos, and I'm getting really comfortable with the color palette. So this is kind of the culminating project with all of that. You know, the tower was pretty nice, the bridge pretty awesome, but the goal now is to bring those skills into a larger build. But unfortunately, we do not have enough tough to continue. We've got some of the niche tough bricks, but we need more actual pieces of tough. And the only efficiency 5 pick I've got is this one right here. Tough can be insta-mined, which is very nice. So I think I'm just gonna go mine tough until my pick breaks. Fortunately, there's a ton of the stuff right underneath the base. I just hope that it'll be enough because I love tough, love using tough. And Minecraft has so many satisfying sounds, but this one in particular, I love the sound of insta-mining tough blocks. And it looks like that's it. Thisy here is what we ended up with, and now I just gotta get to crafting all these things. But alright, I'm still thinking about how to tackle this library. There's a couple things I'm still thinking about, like where to put the villagers and just the general shape of it. But what we've been able to lay down today has been an excellent start. But now I'm ready to go back to our main project today, which is to work on this section. Nope, I did not forget. And yes, the goal is to add some more buildings and some more clutter in here between the buildings here and the watchtower to make it feel more lived in. And I'm thinking about sightlines right here. We have a little alleyway, so wouldn't it be nice if this continued along like this? I want this to feel real congested where we have our next set of houses right here. Maybe this will be a rock like that one. And then as we're walking here, we'll have like a door maybe right here that we can go into for another villager house. And then this will be our little alley. Let's do some experiments and see what I can come up with. All right, now behind Mason's house, we have a little alleyway going. This is very rough, but the idea is there's kind of a small rock here, maybe a tough rock or something that has been mined out a little bit to make room for some more homes. We're gonna have like chiseled out a little house here. You see over here, I've already started one. We get a doorway in the mountain. And before I continue working on this, I think the floor is very important and it's gonna tie the area together. So let me work on that a little bit. Need to take a slight detour because there's a couple new blocks in the game I want to try. Here we are, some new desert chunks. And here we got dried grass. Very nice. And I think I'm out of rockets. This journey home might take a while. Alright, we've got a couple new houses, and we'll do a full tour once I finish the last one over there. But I wanted to stop real quick to show you the progress. The alley is pretty much done. We have a lot of little decorations that the villagers can use, little workstations maybe, and of course we gotta be careful not to use any villager workstation blocks because otherwise our villagers will start pathfinding to them, and we don't want that because in the future they're all going to have different buildings for their jobs, and hopefully they'll be able to commute between them. We'll see if that actually works. These villagers are not too smart. But hopefully we'll be able to zone them so they all at least stay within little zones so they don't get too lost. Anyway, I like this plant. It's a little dead bush going into a tree or a leaf. And if we hop down to the alley, come over this way and to the right, the street is now mostly finished. And we're gonna build one more house right here before I call this quits. And the build is done. In the last episode, I decided to make less roofs out of stairs and just try and use other blocks to force myself to come up with more interesting shapes, and I think that one is kind of cool. It's kind of deteriorating. We've got some leaves in there to maybe look like holes or something, and the street itself is looking very nice, mud themed, but we're also using these mushroom blocks as a little accent, and then of course towards the sides where it gets less trampled down, some darker materials, coarse dirt, and then podzol. So this house, very nice. The next house I've got mixed feelings about because it looks good from some angles, but overall missing a bit of details, I think. So I will continue to dabble around with that. If we come along, the entrance to this building is actually on the backside in the alley, and there should be villagers in here. Oh, I bet they path found up top. I was really hoping they didn't know how to use scaffolding. I didn't know they knew how to do that, but I don't know how they're gonna get down. And finally, the last house, the one completely in the rock, is very small, but we got some jungle villagers in here sleeping, and it's cozy. It's actually pretty cozy. Not a lot of windows. It's actually nighttime. Let me grab a bed. So they've got very little light coming in, but that's kind of how it is. And right now, these are a little sparsely decorated, but they will become more decorated when we get these guys jobs, because that's when we'll take a little bit more of an in-depth look at each villager and try and make them a bit more unique. And that wraps up the alleyway. I'm pretty pleased with how this turned out. It seems like a nice place that the villagers would want to hang out. But let's talk for a minute about the city as a whole. What plans do we have? Well, obviously the library is under construction now, and I'm super excited to be building that. It is going to be a great undertaking, but it is going to look fantastic when it's finished, I already know. Other big projects we have are the wall. And next for the village, we've been working a lot on residential buildings, but we don't yet have any community buildings, so maybe a tavern is in the near future. Finally, I have an idea to do a villager zoning that is splitting the city into smaller chunks that will allow the villagers to stay within their zone, and this will make sure that they don't wander too far in case they get lost. I'm not 100% sure how this will work yet, but it's definitely an idea that I'm playing with. And finally, let's talk about some color palettes. The residential buildings all are themed with this tough, stony look, but there's going to be other types of buildings, like the community buildings I mentioned, and I think it would be cool to kind of color code the city by making the themes of different types of buildings with different types of colors. So for the community buildings, such as the library we're building and the aforementioned tavern, I'm going to try and incorporate some red into those colors. And one last thing before I go, you see all these tools I've got that have no enchantments because I blew myself up for some stupid cinematic. Well, I found the original footage of myself and Nutangs defeating the Wither, so the cinematic was completely useless. There's no reason to do it. But anyway, I'm gonna leave you here with a Wither fight. Goodbye. He's such a cutie.
Oh my goodness.
He's looking at you. Oh, you pushed him! What the? This is the field of iron golems, where all the golems escaped from the...
There's so many.
It's a lot. There are a lot. I would say equip your elytra, and then as soon as we go through, just fly away. And like, let's get a grip. Okay.
Okay.
I'll go first. If you see me die...
Don't go.
Okay, he's on me. So you gotta go collect my stuff. I'll get the Wither.
I don't have that much space in my inventory.
Oh! Ow! Ow!
I shot my only arrow. I thought I was supposed to have infinity.
Does it not have infinity? I'm coming. I can restock. It has infinity? Oh, because they're special arrows. Here, take these. I'm going for the stuff.
This is ice field. This is like a epic arena. Ow.
Drinking my strength potion.
Okay.
We got one Wither Rose, though. That's the good news.
Wow, we did this all for one with a rose.
Two! We got two Wither Roses! Alright, strength potion, going in. I'm coming. Alright, I got aggro. That's the first time you
Oh.
shot a bow. He's on me. Pick your strength potion. What? Dude, it's not a time for a lunch break.
It's hard to hit him with
Oh, okay. You gotta switch to your sword now. Don't switch to not dying. I got him. Oh boy.
Nice. Nicely done. All we had to do was blow up. and your
Here,
sword.
you have this for your trouble.
Wow.
Alright, thank you for the help.
Yeah. That'll be $1,000.